Robert Conrad was born Conrad Robert Falk on March 1, 1935, in Chicago, Illinois. From an early age, he was known for his athleticism and strong sense of independence. He came from a working-class background and developed a determined character that would guide him throughout his life and career. While growing up in Chicago, he briefly supported himself by working a series of odd jobs, which taught him resilience and perseverance during tough times. His path eventually led him to entertainment, where he would become a memorable figure on television and in film. Before earning fame as an actor, Conrad displayed an interest in music. Determined to explore his opportunities, he began singing in clubs, drawing on a smooth voice that resonated with audiences. These early performances helped him gain some recognition, though it would be his transition into television that propelled him to widespread success. He soon caught the attention of producers who were looking for fresh faces with on-screen potential. His confidence and physical prowess proved appealing to casting directors, especially for roles requiring action and adventure. His first significant breakthrough arrived when he secured a starring part in the television series Hawaiian Eye. Portraying Tom Lapaka, Conrad displayed not only his acting skill, but also his athletic side by frequently performing his own stunts. The role introduced him to audiences across America and set the stage for him to become one of television's most recognized faces. Although the show concluded after a successful run, it left a lasting impression on fans who admired Conrad's engaging screen presence. Conrad's most iconic portrayal would arrive shortly thereafter. He was cast as government agent James T. West in The Wild Wild West. This series fused the Western and spy genres, featuring rugged drama and inventive gadgetry. Conrad performed many of his own action scenes, showcasing an uncanny dedication to realism that sometimes led to on-set injuries. Audiences admired his portrayal of the charming and fearless James West, partnering with Ross Martin's Artemis Gordon. Week after week, viewers tuned in to see the pair thwart villains with creativity and courage. The program's blend of action, humor, and science fiction elements helped it develop a loyal following and elevated Conrad's reputation as a television star. During the height of his television acclaim, Conrad became well respected for his fearless approach to stunt work. He insisted on handling most of his own stunts, something that won him admiration among colleagues and fans. Notable for his muscular build, Conrad was able to perform physically demanding scenes that lent authenticity to his roles. This dedication sometimes resulted in serious injuries, but Conrad took pride in the realism and excitement it brought to his productions. As the 1970s unfolded, Conrad continued working in television. He starred as Major Greg Pappy Boyington in Ba Ba Black Sheep, later retitled Black Sheep Squadron. This World War II drama followed a group of United States Marine Corps fighter pilots as they navigated conflicts in the South Pacific. Conrad's performance combined a sense of authority with the rebellious flair for which he was already well known. The show enjoyed a dedicated viewership, reinforcing Conrad's status as a dependable leading man. While maintaining his acting responsibilities, Conrad also pursued various creative ventures behind the camera. He served as a director and producer on multiple projects, showing that his ambitions extended beyond performing. He carried over his passion for stunts, physicality, and high-energy sequences into production roles, helping to shape the tone of the series on which he worked. His hands-on approach earned him the respect of cast and crew members, who recognized his unwavering commitment to his craft. Over the course of his career, Conrad appeared in numerous films and television shows, leaving a substantial filmography that testifies to his versatility. In 1958, he had uncredited roles in Juvenile Jungle and Thundering Jets. In 1959, Diary of a High School Bride featured Conrad, and he continued to appear in small parts such as in Parrish and Young Dillinger. He ventured into international projects as well, including a role in La Nuova Cenicienta. By the 1960s and early 1970s, he had become well established, acting in various film productions, often gravitating toward action-oriented stories matching his energetic style. In television, his early credits included guest appearances in Bat Masterson, Sea Hunt, and Maverick. He then gained significant attention in the series Hawaiian Eye, which ran from 1959 to 1963. As the 1960s progressed, the Wild Wild West became his signature role, airing from 1965 to 1969. Magistral in his portrayal of James T. West, Conrad was strongly associated with that heroic role, and the series achieved considerable success. Later, he made an appearance in the D.A., playing Paul Ryan from 1971 to 1972, and Assignment Vienna from 1972 to 1973. His presence as a charismatic lead continued into shows such as A Man Called Sloane, in which he starred in 1979, as well as The Duke that same year. During the mid to late 1980s, Conrad was a central figure in High Mountain Rangers, taking on the role of Jesse Hawks. In 1995, he reprised that character in High Sierra Search and Rescue, demonstrating his enduring appeal even as decades passed since his first major success. Beyond his most famous parts, Conrad also took roles in a variety of television movies. These included Murph the Surf, Wild Wild West Revisited, More Wild Wild West, Coach of the Year, Confessions of a Married Man, Hard Knocks, Two Fathers Justice, Charlie Hanna, Anything to Survive, and Sworn to Vengeance. In many of these productions, Conrad continued to display his heroic image, combining strong moral conviction with physical bravery. He ventured into theatrical films with titles such as Palm Springs Weekend, Young Dillinger, The Lady in Red, and Sudden Death. He was also involved in comedic roles from time to time, though hard-hitting action and drama remained his favored domain. Conrad often brought a tough but likable aura that became his hallmark, and audiences grew accustomed to seeing him play men driven by a sense of honor and justice. Off the screen, Conrad was known to be a devoted father to his 8 children, including Nancy Conrad, who worked alongside him on some projects. Reports from those close to him painted a picture of a man who could be stern, yet devoted and protective. Despite some controversies and personal challenges over the years, including accidents and occasional legal disputes, Conrad retained a strong international fan base. Admirers found much to appreciate in his unwavering sense of discipline and the intensity with which he tackled every role. He never shied away from the hazards of physical stunts, a testament to his fearless nature and drive for authenticity. In recognition of his daring stunt work and his ability to bring dynamic energy to every project, Conrad has often been fondly recalled as one of the last true tough guys of classic television. Those who worked with him recall his discipline, sense of honor, and readiness to push boundaries. His early experiences singing in nightclubs, combined with his willingness to carve out a unique place in Hollywood, mirrored his inner grit and determination. As time passed, Conrad shifted away from high-action roles, but he remained active in entertainment, occasionally featuring in guest-starring appearances on television or cameos in film. Although he ultimately calmed the pace of his career, his legacy as a tough, charming, and dedicated actor persists. For countless fans, The Wild Wild West and Baa Baa Black Sheep remain Saturday afternoon staples, a reminder of the era when heroic figures with quick fists and clever comebacks captured the public imagination. Robert Conrad passed away on February 8, 2020, in Malibu, California. He was 84 years old. His influence on television action heroes is not easily forgotten, and his insistence on performing his own stunts set a precedent for the physically demanding roles that would follow in subsequent decades. Audiences remember him as an actor with a distinctive combination of charm, grit, and resilience. Whether he was a spy in a Western setting, a rebellious Marine pilot, or a tough detective, Robert Conrad stood out for his authenticity and dedication. His commitment ensured that his characters maintained a genuine and consistent presence on screen, and his name continues to be linked with adventurous and fearless storytelling.